Hello and welcome back to another Smoke Signals synopsis. In this video, we'll be looking at what stories can be found in the May 1st, 2025 edition of the Smoke Signals newspaper. You can find all these stories now available at smokesignals.org. Many have expressed their concerns with the tribe's use of herbicides in tribal housing and around tribal campus. And on Tuesday, April 8th, Tribal Council announced they would suspend the use of herbicide and pesticides. You can read more of that full story continued on page 11. Also on the front page, we report the legal battle over access and ownership to Willamette Falls began in Portland. You can read that full story continued on page 7, plus photos on our Facebook page and a video on our YouTube channel. The last story on the front page covers Grand Ronde tribal youth Azalea Burrow's competitive achievements snowboarding. Burrow was ranked 7th in the nation, and you can read about her recent competition on Copper Mountain in Colorado, where she placed 7th in the women's 15 to 16-year-old category for the halfpipe event. That story is continued on page 6. On page 5, we report the actions from the Wednesday, April 16th Tribal Council meeting, where Council approved the establishment of an elder board and its bylaws. The proposed new enrollment procedure for the recent constitutional and enrollment ordinance amendments were explained in an info meeting held Thursday, April 24th. You can read the procedure and other questions answered in that meeting on page 8. The 2024-2025 Hatfield Fellow paid a visit to Grand Ronde on Thursday, April 17th. You can read about her visit and the current work she does on page 9. On page 9, we interviewed Elder Justice Coordinator Stephanie King about her service to the tribe. 3 Grand Ronde tribal members joined 6 other students and educators Wednesday, April 9th at the Oregon State Capitol in Salem to testify in favor of renewing the Oregon Tribal Student Grant. You can read that full story on page 11. The FBI announced on Tuesday, April 1st, it will increase support across the country to address unsolved violent crimes in Indian country, including crimes relating to missing and murdered Indigenous people, through Operation Not Forgotten. And lastly, the Army Corps of Engineers has released a long-awaited environmental impact statement on how it plans to manage the Willamette Valley system of dams. You can read that full story on page 15. And that was your Smoke Signals synopsis. You can find all these stories now in the PDF available at smokesignals.org. I'm Kamaya, the social media digital journalist for Smoke Signals.